Hey guys, it's Calista. So today, I am going to be talking about the house I am currently in right now because it is full of spirits, aka my house is haunted. I thought I would talk about it because you guys like to hear my ghost stories. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys like it, and let's just get started. So to start the story of my haunted house off, I moved in on a bright and sunny day, you know, no clouds in the sky. I really didn't think I was moving into some haunted horror house. So, you know, we moved in, everything was fine for the first couple of years, and then my dad took an interest in collecting Ouija boards. My dad bought a bunch of Ouija boards and he thought it was the funniest thing to like freak me out, but also because he just thought it was cool to have them, I guess. When my siblings and I would go to bed, my mother would go with her friends and go play the Ouija boards, and sometimes I could overhear them talking and they would kind of talk about things that happened, but they would always shut up when they knew that I was in the room because they didn't want the 10-year-old in the house to hear that their house was haunted, but I found out. So anyways, fast forward a few years when we started, you know, becoming tweens. My friends came over one day and decided that playing with the Ouija board sounded like a great idea. So we took out the Ouija board and we kind of set everything up. We put a pencil on a table kind of near the Ouija board and we just set it there. And then also the table was set up so there was like a place where you could set books. Like the decoration of the room, we just put books there. So we started talking to the Ouija board, and in the beginning we had asked it to move this pencil. It did not move this pencil when we asked it to. So we thought this pencil was not going to be moved. We go on talking to it. It was being creepy, obviously. Nothing was really happening. And then all of a sudden, it catches the corner of my eye that this pencil is moving inch by inch towards the edge of the table, like it's about to fall off. I glance over, and right when I glance over, this pencil falls off the table as fast as possible. I was so freaked out, but I didn't even have time to react because then the book that was under the table flew out and hit us on the freaking knees. Two of those things had happened literally at the same time. I literally almost started crying. I was so scared. I was like 10 or 11. I still would cry though. I'll own up to that. That is freaky stuff right there. So we said goodbye to the Ouija board because if you don't say goodbye, stuff can still happen, I guess. I don't really know. So we made sure to say goodbye to it, even though it just scared the living out of us, and we went on with our day. So a few weeks after that, we still kind of had an interest in the Ouija board because obviously that had happened, and I guess we just wanted to test it out again and see what would happen. My friends were trying to figure out who we were communicating with. So they moved the thing and they asked who they're talking with. At first it wasn't moving, but then all of a sudden it goes C-H-A-R and it keeps moving. And it says we're talking to a man named Charles. Charles is talking to us at this point, and they asked Charles how he died, and he said that he fought on the ground here. They asked him where he lived, and he said he lived on the 3rd floor of my house. Oh my... My mom is outside with a mop, guys. I just thought that some weird stuff was going on. It kind of made sense to us because my siblings and I and my friends never wanted to go near the 2nd and 3rd floor. And we just always felt like we were being watched when we went over there. The energy in the room when you go over towards the like stairs to my 3rd floor and my 2nd floor is so tense. We said goodbye to the Ouija board, and then obviously, as teens and kids would think to do, you follow where the ghost says it lives. We decided we'd go take our iPods and try and take photos of the ghost. So we all literally in a group, there was probably like 8 of us, went upstairs and we went into the 3rd floor. I think it said something about the closet. I don't know why, but we did go to this closet and we started snapping pictures, and then all of a sudden something just dropped. It made the loudest noise. So we ran down those stairs as fast as we can. Like, I didn't know I could get a workout like this until you freaking are getting like chased by ghosts. We ran down the stairs, we ran back to our kitchen, and we looked through our iPods and we caught a blue face that looked like it was screaming in the very side of the closet. It was a very icy, kind of cool toned face. So in my brother's room is on the 2nd floor next to the 3rd floor, and my brother had a few of his friends sleeping over one night. In the middle of the night, one of his friends woke up and he was like, bro, what is that? And in my brother's room, his faucet likes to turn on randomly and his bathroom light likes to turn on randomly. So his friend woke up in the middle of the night, probably like 12 or 3 a.m. My brother's light and faucet turned on at the same time, but no one was in that room because they were all sleeping. So my brother told him to go back to bed because my brother just wasn't fazed by it since it happens all the time, and my brother's friend refused to sleep over for the longest time. And then also in my brother's room, his sheets get tugged off of him all the time. In my room, my door randomly shakes all the time, and I have no clue where it comes from. I think you can almost hear it in a few ghost stories. People have called it out before. It's the creepiest thing. So when I was at VidCon, I was at a party and they had a psychic there, and I've always said I would never like go to a psychic or anything or do that. But A, it was was free. B, all of my friends were doing it, so I decided I'm gonna do it too. We talked to the psychic, and if you guys want me to make a whole story about my psychic experience, I'll do that. But I did ask her, I was like, does someone live in my house? Because I think it's haunted. She told me that an older woman lives in my house and that it's a very sad soul, but it wouldn't, like, I guess necessarily do anything bad. She said that it was a soul that didn't move on when it was supposed to. My third floor is a guest room, so one time my aunt decided she was gonna come stay with us, and naturally she stays on the third floor because that's where we have the guest room. You know, my aunt, she stayed up there a few times before and nothing really happened because she always just thought that we were just kind of like joking about it, us kids. So my aunt, she went up there, she stayed the night, and at 3 a.m. I think it was, she woke up in the middle of the night. The room up there is completely pitch black when you go up there, like at night. There was a bright light shining in her face, and she had no clue where this bright light was coming from. And she was actually freaked out. Like, she told us this a couple months later, and she was like, I was so kind of freaked out when I was up there because I had no clue where this light was coming from. So those are a few of the stories about my haunted house. So if you guys want to hear more stories like this, or if you guys want me to kind of do like a tour of the rooms that I've talked about, like my third floor, which is literally a freaking hotel for ghosts, I'm pretty sure, then let me know, because I'll do it if you guys want it. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys like this video. And also make sure to comment and let me know if your guys' house is haunted or any ghost experience that you guys have had, because I would love to know. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and bye guys!